Hey Nathaniel, I'm gonna give you some driving advice. I mean, I'm about to get my license hopefully in a few weeks, so I'm pretty sure I'm qualified. Okay, first off, when approaching a car, what you will want to do is get low to the ground and make sure the car knows that you're friendly with it. Okay, after you've befriended the car, you're safe to approach the car. Then next, when you get up to the car, what you need to do is take off your shoes. It's very disrespectful to wear your shoes in the car, so take them off and leave them where they are. Next, gently open the door. After you have the door open, step inside the vehicle. Now, hopefully you're on the side with the steering wheel. If you're not, you need to make a small transition. So let's say you're not. What you need to do is aim towards the side with the steering wheel. If you are in the back, just continue with these steps. First, take a slow crawl to the side with the steering wheel and then pounce. Now hopefully you have not honked the horn. If you've honked the horn, just be awkward and pretend you didn't. Sit in the seat like a normal person, okay, after you are there. If you started out there, great, just sit. Next, what you want to do is start the car. You put the key in the ignition and, turn it. Okay. Then, what you'll find out is there's two pedals. You don't want to work them like a go-kart, so use one foot, okay? You can figure out which. I don't care. I'm sure it's not important. So, you'll realize if you push one of the pedals, neither of the pedals do anything. Well, you need to grab one of the sticks on the side and pull on it, or when you hear the until there's a little knob somewhere and it'll say drive. Pull it to there. Now let's say it might be the stick that you need to pull it on might be to the side of you. I don't know what kind of car you're driving. If you were in a stick shift, you were screwed. Just slowly get out of the vehicle and yeah. But let's say you're not. What you need to do is after you have it in drive, you're able to move. You need to push on one of the pedals lightly to figure out which ones will go and stop. Should be able to figure that out pretty quick. Next, turning. You can't just turn the wheel like in Mario Kart, where you barely turn it to the left. It won't work. You're going to need to turn it way more than you turn the wheel when you're playing Mario Kart. It's not that sensitive. Next, what you need to do is, as you've hopefully figured out turning by now, when you're going, the red means stop. You stop and then you go. Now let's say you go to one of these things and there's a stoplight, okay? They change colors. So green means go, yellow means hit the gas, and red means stop. So if you see the yellow, just hit the gas as fast as you go. If it turns red, though, it has to stop. So as you're driving, you need to put on the seatbelt. Make sure to keep one hand on the wheel at least half of the time. So grab the buckle behind you. There's a belt thing. Look to either left or right. Keep up speed. You don't want to slow anybody down. After you grab the belt, there's another thing on the opposite side at the bottom. Plug it in there. After you do that, what you'll want to do is adjust your mirrors. There's two ways this is going to happen. If you don't have, there might be a dial thing to the side. You either turn it or do it. I don't know. Just figure it out. And it should adjust your mirrors. If you don't have that and you're in an older car, just slam on the brakes wherever you are, roll down the windows, and automatically adjust them. And what you want to be aiming for is, see, some people are like, make the joke of, you want the mirrors to pointing at you. No, you don't want your mirrors to pointing at you. What you want them to do is pointing at the other cars behind you, or preferably their windows. Their windows, because then you can see them, and when you see them, you can see if they're texting and driving, and then you can get aggravated if they're texting and driving. So that's an important key to driving. You're all set and ready to go into the driving world. You need to make sure you're comfortable. So you need to adjust your seat. If you're stopped already and you've adjusted your mirrors, if you didn't have automatic mirror adjusting, then just keep driving straight. Continue driving. What you need to do is get really comfortable. After that, you'll want to head to your house or wherever you started. So turn around, and then as you're driving, if you don't remember where to go, just say, recalculating, recalculating, recalculating. Eventually it'll come to you. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's say you made it back to your house. What you need to do is the technique of getting out of the car. First, you need to unadjust your mirrors. What you need to do is point them all at your face. After you've done that, from however the means are, you need to unbuckle your seatbelt. After you have properly clicked the red button on the side, you let the seatbelt go back into its place. Next, grab the doorknob, pull it open. If it is locked, new set of challenges. What you need to do, there will either be a little knob or a switch. You switch it to the opposite it's at. Next, you'll want to open the door and then get out of the car. Just like flop on the ground however you get there. Put back on your shoes, shut the door, go inside. That's all. Thanks for watching. Yeah.